Hello and welcome to Stoker's Siding. We're the Earth Meditation Tribe and we have an afternoon of meditation and music for you. We have 3 or 4 presenters this afternoon and we're kind of hoping that come 4:30 we'll be just about finished, if not already. And the event will then move up to the front lawn and other things will happen. So the idea is that Mico is going to lead us off, Mico Sundari. You heard the introduction I gave to Mico last time, and I won't go there again other than to say to you that Mico is a well-known identity in this area when it comes to kirtan, the Sanskrit, and of course in terms of the Japanese connection she has that Shinto history. So Mico will lead us off and then we will then move to Paulina. I'll try to introduce Paulina Rowland to my left and then we'll finish off with Sunne Jacobson a little bit later. And to my far left and sitting in front of the harmonium, of course, is Tanya Wester. And Tanya is going to feature for us in October, but she's agreed to come along today to back up Sunne because Sunne's going to be doing a mantra meditation. And chances are that if we finish on time, we may be even able to talk Sunne into doing some kirtan because Sunne is well known in and around Byron Bay for leading kirtan.
Tanya.
So that's
Tanya.
Tanya. Oh, Tanya. Did I beg your pardon? So Tanya Wester is with us to the left, and Tanya is going to support Sunne as the last presenter of the afternoon. And I'm hoping that if we finish inside time, that Tanya and I might be able to talk Tanya into doing some kirtan. So there you go. So we'll start with Mico. Normally I would start with an earth meditation, but I have a suspicion that Mico has her own way of sliding into this event. Hurry on, and let me just say to you, Mico, can you acknowledge country or do you want me to acknowledge country? I'll acknowledge country. I would normally just do a short meditation to acknowledge our Unjaling people. So I'll invite you just to go into the meditation pose. Deep breath in, hold, and breathing out slowly. And if you wish, turn to the left, and touching the earth. Once again, a deep breath in, hold, and breathing out. And to the right, touching the earth, breath in, hold, and breathing out slowly. And Ujjayi breathing is one of the techniques, if you've been watching the trauma summits, that recognise the fact that when we have a group of people that's close together, their nervous systems are interacting. And so it's kind of one of the techniques that these people are using to try to bring the group like this together. So finishing off by touching and connecting with the earth. All 10 fingers on the ground in front of you. And breath in, deep. Hold. And breathing out. And once again, breathing in the strength and the stability of the earth. And as you breathe out, letting go of any sadness, any suffering, anything that you're carrying with you here today. And if you're still with me, hand on heart, to our indigenous, to the indigenous people, including the Bunjalung tribe, and to all indigenous peoples in the world. May they be well, may they be happy, may they live their lives with ease, may they be safe and free.
Please keep your palm on your heart if you feel like. And yet again, breathe out, deeply the breath, offering your breath. Breathing, each breathing, offering to Mother Earth. And use your breath and drop into your heart space. Each breath take you into your heart space. You can do the deep sigh as well if you feel like. Drop into your heart space with your breath. Deeper and wider. How is your heart space? Breath from your heart as if our lungs are our heart. Breath is our offering, so 100% exhalation. Just release, release, release. And release your tension of your tummy. And prana or oxygen or beautiful energy coming into your body without any effort. So once again with your rhythm. And relax. Beautiful energy coming into your body. This is a flow of universal energy. We Japanese say ko-kyu. Ko-kyu means breath. So calling out divine, calling out, offering. And then after the energy cue going back to our body naturally without any effort. We don't need to try to do anything. We don't need to chasing anything. Just as we are, and we are perfect like now. Keep going, breathing from our heart. Whole of our lungs is our heart expansion. Cuddle your heart, cuddle. Such a pure, beautiful spirit we are. Each one of us is child of Mother Earth. So we are doing live streaming. It's beautiful, practical magic in stereo to share our practice with lots of friends far away. But in the meantime, I'm feeling this is such an auspicious space to come and connect directly in this space. And as you know, we are a part of Mother Earth. Our body is part of Mother Earth. So I want to feel our energy and frequency each other. So let us stand up together. So just keep our awareness into our heart and just a little bit step inside and make the circle. One step, two step, and we cuddle each other. Because we are not singing only from our throat or mouth. Imagine like a viola or violin. Whole of our body is our instrument, means divine vehicle or our soul. So imagine what's the color of your heart today? What's the color of your frequency? So a little bit tune into your heart, and then we release our vibration as a chanting Om and create the rainbow mandala within this beautiful octagon together when you're ready. Imagine we radiate our frequency 360 degrees, not only the front, but your back. Be aware we are the beautiful instrument. We radiate our energy like sun 360 degrees. So once again. Offering our energy to the ground, bend our body, touch the Mother Earth, and then we are going to make the pole of rainbow with our voice, like feel the connection between our feet in this beautiful Mother Earth. And remember, we consist of the same element of earth: air, water, fire, our passion, and earth, soil, our beautiful cells and flesh. So slowly come back to this state. Our journey is spinning. So Take your seat and then make your posture comfortable again to open up our practice. Your awareness to your posture, and if you're feeling little uncomfortability, okay, you can move, and then feel the connection between your bottom, your physical body, and this beautiful land. As meditation tribe, meditate together. Always, because I want to share. If I want to share something, I want to connect to the land, and then I decide what I'm going to share. So generally, I don't have any plan until I come here. Then I was wondering what is I want to share, and then today I'm going to share one Japanese ancient mantra. I'm connected to a Sanskrit mantra as well, but I'm feeling, because some of my sister friends are in Japan now, so I'm feeling the energy from my home as well. And in the meantime, Mount Warambing or Mount Fuji or mountain land is like portal, and I think it's connected and helping each other. So if we connect our consciousness here and then send the love and light from here, then they can receive something and we can work each other. So that is what I want. Does that sound okay? A long time I haven't been back to Japan, so but this is a way song is a way to bring me back to the home. So I'm really grateful for singing this Hotodama. Hotodama means Hoto is language or word. Tamashi is spirit. So Hotodama is word with spirit. I translate it mantra. So this mantra starts from the energy of sky and it's coming down to wind, turning to fire, turning to water and ground. And then the second half start the energy of the ground and it's turned into water and fire, wind and sky. Like a DNA. Ancient Japanese people found that each vowel each vowel connected to a specific element, and then from the sky, this sound is representative energy of Lord Izanaki, the male energy. It's connected to the consciousness unlimited consciousness. And then all area, second half, the energy of Lord Izanami is the forest energy, female energy. Like Shiva Shakti in Hindustani culture, we Japanese have that kind of concept. I think probably the source of our consciousness is connected. Even different culture or different country, we have same concept from same love. That is my perspective. Thank you for joining the practice together. So the energy of sky starts from the bottom. fresh. And then now the element of water turn into earth, the element of soil or earth. The sound is really solid, like sound mantra Om. Feel the bass of your body. Exhalation. And then once we touch the base, this was the energy overall that is energy, beautiful consciousness from air to ground. And now we got Shakti, the female energy, to manifest beautiful concept or unlimited awareness into this world like this. So we start from ground and coming up to sky again, like and coming down again. Imagine and visualize the circulation or spiral of our DNA. Which tribe you are? Which tribe? I mean, for example, if you feel connection between elemental air, your sound is if it's wind, or fire, water, or ground. Your roots or origin, which element you resonated with you, or which element you need at this moment. If you're feeling too much fire, probably you can say, if you feel my mind is so much in the air, then you can do some So you can choose one of the bow, and then everyone release, emit, call out your energy. Like mantra Om, but we use I will. It's any sound of them. So choose one. And release. mantra of this related to this element. The name of the song is Our Buddha. Buddha is song. Our is the song of beginning. So in Hindustani culture, there is the word Nad, Brahma. Nad, sound, Brahma. Brahma is the name of the divine who create this world. So everything is sound, everything is vibration. We start from vibration. Our body looks like solid, but it is just combination of different frequency manifest our beautiful body in this world. So you can tune into your element and merge different energy and energy together within your heart. Thank you for my great ancestor who passing this song to this generation, to me and to us. purify our water within our body together. So I keep repeat this syllable so you can join anytime you feel like and co-create the energy together. eyes of your heart. Each moment, see the world from eyes of your heart and create the world inside out. Inside out. Always your consciousness, your heart is first, not the other way around. That is one of the important key to connect the energy of new earth to create and shift our consciousness and world together. Again, see the world from the eyes of our heart. Hariom Tatsat. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato. Arigato. I always love to share the real meaning of arigato. Of course, it's thank you, but arigato, ari means this presence, this moment, ari. And gato is difficult. So I can't manifest this reality, this space without you. That is why I say arigato to each one of your spirit. So, beautiful sisters, soul are here, so please.
Okay, so thanks so much for that, Mico. That was absolutely divine. And yeah, it's the real pleasure in life is to learn to use our body-mind instruments as a source of bliss and pleasure, as we've just had demonstrated by Mico. And then my personal quest in life was to learn to take the state that we attain through the practices, through the chanting, through meditation, and through yoga, out into life, so that I turn my whole life into a practice. So every moment of my life, I want to be evolving myself, my consciousness, so that I make the most out of every moment that I have on this spinning ball in space that we've all come to actually evolve ourselves, our consciousness, and actually become what we're truly meant to be, which is totally blissful, completely free, empowered co-creators with the divine. So that's what I've discovered is the journey for myself. And so what I would like to do is share with you what I've discovered about the self and how I personally make my life into a practice. So I've written some notes here. Now, life has always been a forging and strengthening experience for us all, and that has not changed. In fact, as we know, in the last couple of years, life has really thrown us a gauntlet. in every way, we have been tested spiritually, mentally, internally. We really have had the book thrown at us. And I know in my own case, after studying yoga since I was 21, and the mind and consciousness since I was 23, and countless techniques, tools, methods, during these last 2 years, I've had to use them all to retain my sanity. And I have often wondered, what about the people that haven't got this knowledge, these practical tools and methods? There were times during the lockdowns that I wondered, how is everybody else coping? Because I'm being pushed to my very limits. And I've dedicated my life to this. And I have a very strong connection with the divine. So that's what I'd like to share, something that I do that is very powerful, that got me through. And I actually have felt that it was a strengthening exercise for me. It was very testing and challenging, but I've actually become much stronger out of it because I've done what I will share with you now. So what we found ourselves was in a storm. It was like a storm. And yeah, the hurricane, the wind, the movement was very powerful in that storm. And we were really thrown around. And what we really need to be able to do in our life is to find the eye of the storm, the center. So you've probably noticed that no matter how big the storm is in real life, when there's a hurricane, there's always an eye within it that is actually very still and centered. And nothing is being thrown around in there. It's like a refuge. And the bigger the storm, the bigger the refuge. So what is important is to know how to do that within ourselves. So we really need that place to go to recharge our batteries and take that refuge from the storm and come out stronger, regenerated, recharged. So for me, it began as a quest, a search when I was 21. I actually began to feel incredibly restless. I had a great life. I had access to whatever I wanted, great people, any education, I could travel. But I started to feel that there was something very big missing, and I had no idea what it was. And I looked around my life and I spoke to everybody that I knew at the time, and I could really tell that nobody knew what that was. And by looking in their eyes, by looking at their life and hearing the conversation, I could also tell that nobody really knew what I was in search of, because I couldn't feel it. I just felt very dissatisfied. No, I have to find what's missing, because I don't think I can continue to live my life without knowing what that is. But at the same time, I knew that I would only recognize it when I found it. So it was a real conundrum. So I set off on a search overseas. I went to work and travel overseas in Europe and South America and Japan. I spent 7 months in Japan. And I spoke to many, many people. I would always have people coming up and asking me to, speak, and, on trains, on planes. And I always thought, I'm like that anyway. I love to talk to people and find out what their story is. But I was really waiting and hoping to hear something that would give me a hint, And I came back to Australia 2 years later, and I was really disappointed, because I knew I hadn't found it. I hadn't discovered what was missing in my life, even though I'd had a fabulous time. So I was staying with my mother and really praying for guidance. And I grew up a Catholic, and Jesus had said, ask and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. And I kept asking. And then after a particularly powerful, prayer session, my mother got a call from an old friend, and she always invited everybody to dinner, so he got a dinner invitation as well. And I was sitting there at dinner, and suddenly this man started to talk about how he'd learned to meditate recently at the Siddha Yoga Ashram in Sydney. And he started to talk about Muktananda, higher state of consciousness. And I just suddenly felt incredibly excited. It was like water in the desert to me. And I immediately went and picked up the phone, rang the ashram, and booked myself into the next course. And when I walked into the ashram, there was this beautiful energy I'd never felt before. The smell of incense, it was colorful, it was beautiful, so peaceful. And then I walked up to a very large photo of Muktananda, and I just stood in front of it, and I looked into his eyes, and I just had the most profound and unexpected experience. I felt like I had come home, and it was an experience that I could have never imagined because I'd never had it before. But I really felt that I connected with him, and I suddenly had this sense of myself that was completely new. Because up until that time, in many ways, I had felt like I was the woman in the glass bubble. I felt that there was some wall between me and life and me and other people, and I had no idea how to overcome that. And suddenly that wall was melted, and I was completely connected with Muktananda, and I felt like I had arrived home. So I knew that I had found my own particular path at that point that would lead me to my own self, even though I wasn't clear about what the self was at that point. But I dedicated myself to discovering what that was. And I discovered that the self is a witness. I know that many of you have been on your own journeys for quite some time and have achieved great leaps in your own self-development. So a lot of this will be familiar to you in your own journey. So the self, I discovered, is a witness. It can be an image that can represent the self is an eye. And like everyone else, I was on the search, looking outside, looking everywhere, looking always, is this it? Is that it? Where is it? Where is it? Searching outside myself. And what I realized through the yoga was that to find yourself, you need to actually rest in yourself. There is a sense of I am, I exist. Nisargadatta Maharaj, a great Indian sage, he's got a great classic book called I Am That. And what I discovered is that I am that. Like St. Francis of Assisi said, that which you are looking for is that which is doing the looking. So if you can learn to rest in your own self, in your own presence, here and now, then you can learn to also take that sense of presence, that connection to your own self, out into life, into every single relationship, event, experience. So that when life starts to buffet you around and you find the cyclones, whether small or large, in your life, you can always just do the practices, because the yogic practices or the Japanese practices, other practices that we've done in this group, such as the Tai Chi, Qigong, all these practices take us into our own self. They connect us to ourselves. Yoga means union. The whole of yoga is a body of knowledge, a series of techniques and methods to actually connect you to what you truly are at essence. And so do the practices to actually come into ourselves, rest there, build the energy like a battery. You plug the battery in, you plug yourself into your own self, and you charge that battery up, and it takes you higher and higher, so that you can live your life from a much greater, higher state of consciousness. And as you probably learn also, it's a spectrum of consciousness. Consciousness is infinite, and you can always be purifying your consciousness, building your consciousness, and taking yourself higher and higher along the spectrum to where the great beings and sages, who are our guides, are. They live from that place. They have one foot in the human world, and then they have one foot in the ultimate reality, and they are able to vibrate between the two. So that's what we're here to learn. And as we've just experienced with Mico, chanting is a yoga in itself. It's a yoga of vibration. And how it works is that the great sages, when they were in very deep meditation in ancient times, could hear the energy going through the subtle energy systems, through their chakras. And so they would write those sounds down as the energy would go through the chakras, these petals, and according to each petal, there's a sound that's made. And so they wrote those sounds down, and they sound Ha, Ra, Ma, Sa. And with those sounds they made words. And with those words they made mantras. Sounds that free. Free you from what? Man means mind. Tra means to free from the miseries of life. So these sacred sounds free you from the mind, which has a tendency to make us miserable because of the way that it's been conditioned. So we're always purifying the mind through the yogic practices and any other practices that we learn. So the chant that I would like to share with you is called Jai Jai Ram, and the very powerful words that we're going to be singing, the meaning of them is, so Jai means victory or triumph. Ram is another name for Krishna, and it means the reservoir of pleasure. Krishna means the all-attractive. Hare refers to Krishna's female energy, Hara. So Hare is a call to this merciful feminine counterpart to engage us in Krishna's service. So Krishna is the aspect of God to do with love, the heart, pleasure. So when you chant his name, that is the energy that you invoke, the energies of the heart. And so you purify and heal the heart, and it can be very fast. I must say I've always been very interested in methods that give you fast results. And chanting is definitely one of them, because it works with the breath and it works with vibration. So vibration is the way, the law of creation. And so when you chant and vibrate these particular sounds, you create this experience within yourself. So you can actually turn your body-mind instrument into an instrument of bliss and pleasure by just singing every day. Singing on your own. Singing like we're going to do with a recording. So I love to chant every day because it's incredibly uplifting. And if I ever have any important meetings to attend to, I always chant in the car, because wherever I arrive, I'm always alert, aware, alive, and ready to engage. So that's another way that I turn my life into a practice. Wherever I go, I'm chanting on my way so that I can experience pleasure, happiness, love when I arrive at my destination. So the chanting of the sacred sounds invoke and integrate also the qualities of the divine masculine, which are stillness and centeredness, and the divine feminine, the Shakti, which is the creative energy of the universe. So the key is to chant with a deep feeling of love for the divine, for your own self, and to remain alert and completely absorb yourself on the chant, just like we did with Mico. That way the Shakti or energy is generated. So we listen, we respond, and we blend our voices in the way that we did with the vowel sounds. And we chant from our heart. We can imagine our favorite deity, in my case my guru, or form, is sitting with us. And we are chanting with that God, with that being. And we are chanting to that being and to our own self at the same time. So once you get the words, which I have put up here, then you can close your eyes and totally imagine your body as an instrument that you are vibrating. You can take your awareness to your heart and sing from your heart. So we'll chant call and response for 20 minutes, and then we'll sit and feel the energy generated by that chant. And once we go back to the house, we can take that energy with us and be very aware and present with it. So I'll just tell you the words. Yes, I'm ready to go. So the words are, just repeat after me once so everybody knows how to chant this particular chant. Jai Jai Ram. Krishna Hare. Krishna Hare. Raja Ram. Raja Ram. Krishna Hare. Krishna Hare. Okay, so I'll be part of the lead group. This is a chant that, so we recorded a number of chants. My late husband, Mico Rowan, and myself. We've run very large programs in Australia for about 32 years, and in New Zealand and also in San Diego. And we used to run yearly, once or twice a year, meditation retreats in the Barn Temple and other very beautiful venues. And we recorded a number of our chants live. So the one that you're going to hear now is Mico, myself, and a group singing. So I will be the lead group with Mico, and then you can be the response, okay? Jai
Hare
So now we'll just sit quietly for 5 minutes and just be with ourselves, be with the energy. And now time, just gently bringing your awareness back into the room. Does anyone have any questions or comments that you'd like to make? How was that for you?
Could you translate the words again, just once more?
Yeah, so Raja is victory, means victory. Ram, so Ram is or Rama. Ram is a male, Rama is a female version of another name of Krishna, which means the reservoir of pleasure. Krishna means the all-attractive. Hare refers to Krishna's female energy, that's called Hara. So Hare is a call to this merciful feminine counterpart to engage us in Krishna's service. So to unite us, it's a call to the feminine part of Krishna to unite us with what Krishna represents, which is love. And Raja is an Indian king or prince. So it's a Maha mantra because of the syllables and the words that you're chanting in combination. It's a great mantra. It's very powerful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love, of course, mantra itself has such a great power, and mantra itself is kind of like an energy, living entity. But I also love your way of sharing. This world, so much things going on in multiple dimensions, just like you said, we are in the stone.
Yes. Yeah.
But of course, we know there is a center.
Yes.
Then just what we're doing is how to bring ourselves back to the center.
Yeah.
And also because of your dedication, I don't know much about your life. Just we started connected this last month,
Yeah.
but I could feel your dedication, and because you are sharing your practice from your experience. That is the most powerful way for sharing. So I'm really grateful for your presence.
Oh, thank
you for being in the space.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, then, thank you so much. We're not going to have a break. If you need to go quickly up the road here, it's probably a good time, but we're going straight into Sunne in a minute. Can I just further, I was going to acknowledge you, it's such a beautiful feminine presentation, but I think what Mico has said seems to indicate to me that perhaps I should just move on. Because it was so beautifully put by you, Mico. You are always so graceful. And can I just acknowledge how exquisite your presentation was? Yes. So, catch your breath, no more than a minute or two. There'll be plenty of talk later on about what Paulina is going to do, because she's re-engaging the project that she had with her late husband, and she'd like you to know that she will, shall I say, relaunch that shortly. There'll be a website, etc. I want to speak more about Mico, but at the moment I'd like to pass on to Sunne. And Sunne too, over the last few years, we've all found it difficult. She is restarting her Kundalini, I think, at Little Pocket. Or has it started already?
It has started already.
Okay, I'm always late. So what's going to happen, we've probably got about 45 minutes to 50 minutes to go, if Steve is okay with that. If we go a little bit over 4:30. And the intent is that we'll then move up. If you wondered why a few of us left a moment ago, well, Andrew was up stirring the soup, and Grace was doing something up there as well. So there's going to be some food up the top after Sunne is finished. and hopefully we'll get to hear Tanya. And Tanya Wester, as you know, fronts a couple of leading kirtan bands in this area. Is that the word, bands? Groups. And as I said to you, don't fret if you don't hear a lot of Tanya this afternoon, because the intent is that she and I will just the fillers, and she will have whatever time she wants in October. Can I leave it like that?
I would never call her filler. I think she's gonna bring an extra whole another level of magic to my offering. Thank you.
Are you okay to just...
I'm gonna come there.
You're going to go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I suggest for anyone that's not gone to the toilet that we get up and have a little shake. Just get our beautiful body moving after sitting so long.
Are you playing with her?
Just shake it all up. Loosening it up, or even just thinking of it as distributing all this beautiful energy that we have created through our body.
Oh, that's
Your elbow?
Moving your body and stretching up. Stretch up. Yes, you can. And bow forwards. Let's do that again. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale out. That's better.
yes.
Finding a seat again, however you're comfortable. I would like to start.
Steve, we may go off live because of that issue of intellectual property. So
I'll go off live, finish, because of this music.
there's a song that's going to be sung.
Oh, okay.
That we don't have anyone's consent to sing, as I understand.
So,
What song is it? Sing.
Do you reckon a version of Art Good in the Name? No, I'm doing
finish? What do you want me to do? Finish it?
We're off live.
Okay.
He had once